course, the one for Solus, the way it's written, it looks like it's the gunnery starts ah, which is a whole different feel. It would have been a whole different situation if Solus went ah. And of course, on the flip side of that, in the movie Full Metal Jacket, the gunnery sergeant goes. It wasn't just Bolan, it was also a nuclear ship.
We've just found Thavius Krieg, the High Overseer of Elturel. Didn't spend nearly as much time in conversation with him as we have, I want to say, almost every other NPC that we've encountered in the campaign thus far, ironically enough. But nonetheless, Thavius is dead. A magical shield has been confiscated by Calidor, and we are proceeding to continue our explorations here in the Van Thamper dungeon. Zoom this back out a little bit, and we can see the likely route our heroes are going to take here, and feel free to proceed. Looks like we're missing our party leader once again, who's always a bit shy coming back from the 15 minutes. So, who's our second in command? What's that, Grulak?
Hey Dan, to interrupt here, I'm not feeling great. I think I gotta bow out early.
Okie doke, brother. Alright, man. Have a good night.
Yep, you too. Have fun, you guys.
Hope you feel better.
We'll just take a temporary BRB as we wait for Dawn to return here. And let me double check something with our screen. Sure enough, I'm gonna have to do a little impromptu fix work here because the frames are all thrown off in the midst of a live stream. Yikes! Oh well. C'est la vie. Getting error text messages here as well. That is hopefully a everything is fixed text message, but we'll see. Get this fixed up for our viewing audience as quickly as I can. Sorry about the snafu here.
If it makes you feel better, I am now good to go.
Well, there you go. A little peek behind the fourth wall there, loyal viewers. Yes, indeed. Just is how it is. Alright. Everything should be set correctly now for our continuance. And I will wink Jong-hoon out of the mix here. Alright, so we got Jong-hoon off the map, and our other technical issues seem to be resolved. Looks like we are good to proceed. Map looks good, music looks good, and yeah, feel free to roll out. Roll out.
Oh, did the shield take out Jong-hoon?
Subtly, but yes.
All right, let's head on out this way, and let's go back this way.
We can see the secret door leading to the Duke's secret sanctum back here, and then this tunnel that extends to the south is where all of the waste is being channeled towards. And just waiting on Grulok to catch up here with the party, and then I'll move up our NPCs.
I can move. I can move. So good. It's been so long. So tired.
Yeah, somebody cast a hold person spell on Grulok apparently. Oh, you're going the wrong way too. The rest of the party went east, and Grulok's gonna head off and by himself to the north. Courage!
Yeah. I've caught him.
Alright. There we go. NPCs caught up. Very cool. Group is proceeding. A few more sewer intake tunnels there on the north and south. And we can see how the map is about to reconnect all the way full circle to this room that we briefly saw, or a door anyway, that we briefly saw a number of weeks ago, located here. And just a matter of exploring that now, it would seem.
Oh, there's a new door. Okay, I open said door.
Oh, give me a sec for the NPCs, please.
Okay.
Got them. Okay, in position. As you enter the next chamber, you find what is obviously a prison level, or prison chamber, and a broad-shouldered figure with purple skin and a beard of writhing snake-like tentacles stands in the middle of the room, lined by iron doors, tightening its grip on a glaive as it glares at you through the darkness. Each door is set with a small barred window, and a ring of keys hangs from the creature's belt. Instantly upon the door being opened, the devil recognizes all of you as, "You're not supposed to be here," and it goes instantly into initiative, as do the rest of us here. Let's see what we got. Alright, and looks like Nadir will be taking the first initiative here with a 17. Go ahead with your turn.
I can't quite see it from my position, so I'm going to have to reposition first. When I do, I will likely just, since he seems to be like he's about to go stab one of my friends, I'm going to have to attack him before he does.
Alright, sounds good. Not bad at all. Chill Touch will land. Let me check my resistances. Barb Devil, Bearded Devil, who can keep track?
That would be the end of my turn.
Oh, I got excited there for a second. I was going to say, damage resistance to cold, but, oh, it's necrotic. It's a misleading spell, although somewhat fitting as well, I guess. That is a hit. Full damage. And that brings us to Grulok, who's got the tactical position next to the door. Rushes in, moves at the creature, intent on killing it quickly. Well, he just might. Let's see.
So Gurlock immediately goes in and at it, and will lay in a strike. It's got a little board, and see how it goes. Kind of lays in a strike across its chest.
16 for 12. Very good. Like most devils. If I can get the character sheet to cooperate with me. Yeah, resistance to all non-magical attacks. So, that is a successful strike. I'll take half.
Cool. They'll stay there. Perfect
For 6.
So be end of turn.
Gotcha there, brother. And then my turn, as the bearded devil goes next in the initiative here. I'm going to make a multi-attack here. I'm going to attack you with the glaive, and then with the beard. Yeah, it's got a very nasty, devilish beard that deals piercing damage that it can stab out at you with. Oh yeah, 23 will certainly hit, and you are something that is other than an undead or a construct. So you're looking at a con save here, otherwise you're going to be losing a continuous hit points at the start of each of your turns due to the infernal wound. Alright, so you're good on the con save. Now for the stabbing beard attack. 20 will also hit your armor class. You're looking at 7 piercing and another con save, or you'll suffer the poisoned condition for a minute. And while poisoned in this way, you will not regain hit points. Ooh, that ain't so good.
I'll use an inspiration. Do we just hand it straight to you or place it?
Go ahead, drop this one right in the middle of the prison here. Alright, immediately re-rolling a d20, so go ahead on the re-roll there, James. Just made it. Alright, so instead of the continuous effects, you only suffer the 2 attacks for normal damage. And that's going to move us over to Calidor's turn, standing just a little bit behind the doorway here. And go ahead, Ben. Who throws this shoe, honestly? Ow, that really hurt.
Let's hope it does.
A wisdom save, huh? Alright. I do have the typical magic resistance there. Wisdom's not the best save, though, so let's see where we land. Oh! So close. Okay, so I'm looking at the D12. Since I am currently missing hit points, that is what you rolled. So 6 necrotic, okay. Got it, got it.
That's it.
Okay. And let's move over to Celestial here, standing next to Calidor. What you got, Don?
I've got a glowing mace of smiting. Well, I don't have the smite, and I don't have a special. I have the glowing mace, but
All right. Well, it is a magical weapon, so I will take all of that damage.
and that will end my turn.
And somehow Celestial has once again made himself the obvious target now as he's dishing out the magic damage. I guess Nadir kind of did as well, but I don't want to take all those attacks of opportunity just to get over there to him. Speaking of which, top of the next round, it is your turn, Justin.
Well, worked last time. Let's try it again.
All right. Bring it on. Well, it's not often that I'm glad to have an AC of 13, but this is one of those times. Going with the Manifest Destiny there, the Divine Destiny. Oh man, yeah, couldn't fail it right there, so that will turn that into a hit, and I will suffer 2 necrotic.
That'll end my turn.
Okay, Grulok, back over to you.
Okay, I can still ship enough to get attack opportunity, right? If I move here, just for or really aside, that's not going to necessarily provoke an attack.
Correct. It's only if you leave their threatened area. You can run in a circle around the guy and he wouldn't get a free attack on you.
Cool. So I will kind of move myself in a more advantageous tactical position and attack with advantage.
Well, I will take half.
Cool. So now he's in a better position to position. So all I can really do right at the moment. So
Okay. I will go with the Bearded Devil turn then and shift my focus over to Celestial here. Beard attack first. No good. Glaive attack to follow up. And also no good. So very, very fast turn of nothing there for the Bearded Devil, who curses in Infernal at both the presence of a cleric and a paladin, as well as its own uselessness in this encounter.
And I can understand what it says.
Yep. And go ahead, Calidor. What do we have here? Same thing as before. Okay. Waste of a good natural 20.
Good. Get it out of there.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a waste.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Over to Celestial.
Pressing my advantage, I shall smite at thee without a smite. Because I
Tell
don't
me
have-
who to smite, and they shall be smoten.
But he will take the full 10 damage.
Ouch. Yep, this thing's hit point bar is starting to flash. And Just like the other devils, when you get them close to death, they start kind of fading in and out between this plane and the planes of hells. The heat starts building up a little bit around them as you can sense that one or two more good strikes and you're going to kind of just send them whisking away.
Yeah, that would make sense. Because there are people too, they're going to be scared.
I'm sorry, what?
No, I was talking out loud, my bad.
That's Nadir's turn. Go ahead.
And another one!
Stop.
Looks like it only has like a couple hit points left.
That'll do it for me.
All right. Looks like Grulok might finish it off. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to put the dough on it. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. There's somebody who's banging on our door right now. Give me 1 second, I'm sorry. Sorry guys, I'm back. Anyway, I'm gonna attack this creature. I think I get him.
All right, and that is another devil that has been defeated and sent back into the Nine Hells.
Did it drop the keys when it vanished?
It did.
Or did it take the keys to hell?
Oh. Ring with 2 keys falls to the floor, and both of the prisoners that you can see within start shouting in common, "Let us out! Free us! Please, help!"
I shall free the prisoners.
Well, why are we just releasing people? Should we find out? Do your thing to see if they're
I cannot do that as of yet. I do need to rest first before I can use that ability again. And anything held prisoner by devils is most likely a commoner or, you know, someone that evil wants out of the way.
I beg your pardon. I am no commoner. I am a member of the upper city, a member of the city's nobility. The prisoner on the south side begins speaking in response to Celefiel's comment about commoners.
You sure about that now? You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm still going to release them. I meant no insult as to your noble birth. I meant commoner as a term for anybody who's not a fiend at this particular juncture.
Ah, no doubt a term of endearment when coming from one such as yourself. She smiles.
I am Celefiel, Paladin of Tyr.
I am Satyr, Theon Hune.
So what do you know about what's going on down here?
I was kidnapped by the Van Thempers to use as leverage from keeping my family from opposing the Duke's bid for the rise to power now that the head of the Flaming Fist has been mysteriously vanished.
I wasn't aware of that, actually. Myself and my companions were conscripted into the Flaming Fists.
What of you, friend? I look at the other one.
Me? Well, my name's Fallister. And it's a short, lean male human in his 50s. I was brought in here by Thavius. When after I heard that he came into town and that he was here in the shelter by the Van Thampers, I came here to find out what was going on, because you know what's going on with nearby Elturel. I ain't got to tell you that story, do I?
No, we know about the city disappearing.
I'll call Raya. You know this man?
She comes into the room, shakes her head. I've never seen him.
That doesn't mean much. I mean, big cities, you generally don't run into everybody.
Well, see now I work for one called Silvira. She's a tiefling expert on the Nine Hells, currently based in Candlekeep. And when I found out that the Van Thampers were sheltering Thavius Krieg, given what we had been able to piece together by that point about the Nine Hells, Elturel's fate, Thavius Krieg's current whereabouts, the Van Thamper connection, all that stuff, I was sent here to investigate. I got caught.
It appears that Thavian is dead.
Seeing as how we're the ones that killed him, then yes, it would appear that he is dead.
Well, also,
Alright.
it could have been, a demon of some sort possessing Thavius, which fled when we killed him.
When you encountered Thavius, the one who put you in the cell, did his shadow bear a different resemblance than his form?
I never actually found him in person. When I saw him, I either didn't get a good look or I wasn't paying attention to his shadow. All I know is that they were on to me being on to him. And once I found the entrance to this dungeon, they stuck me down in here just to keep me quiet. I could only imagine what they had planned for me next. What I do know is that Silvira, she believes that Thavius Krieg struck some kind of bargain with some archdevil or other, and there's a copy of the contract that he signed hidden inside of some magic puzzle box. She wanted me to get this proof of Krieg's crimes. Have you come across anything like that in your adventures down here?
No, we have not. It may be in their study. We haven't explored the entire manor.
What about that place with all the paintings? That empty room.
That wouldn't be a puzzle box. It would just be a room.
Maybe it's a big one. I don't know.
You wouldn't happen to know what this puzzle box looks like, would you?
I don't know exactly what it looks like, but I figure I would know it if I saw it. Puzzle boxes aren't too common in and of themselves, and this one I imagine would have kind of an infernal feel about it.
Most of this place?
Oh, you cut out there. What'd you
I
say?
don't know if they would.
Like most of this place?
Most of this place has an infernal feel to it.
Well, Silvira, she knows that there's been a lot of devil activity here in Baldur's Gate and Elturel for months. She's got numerous agents investigating this stuff, and once Elturel went up, or went down, she definitely became more focused on Baldur's Gate and the Van Thamper family. And Thavius Krieg, living or dead, Silvira is no friend of his. But she does think that she can get this puzzle box open and find the contract that was signed and maybe find out more about how to reverse this, if it's possible. She's willing to pay for this puzzle box if we can find it.
We're almost done down here. There's very little left to explore. If you want to meet us up at in the manor, we can search for it together.
I would suggest staying with us. We have not cleared the manor yet.
Yeah, I'm okay to stay with you. I don't know about her over here though. And the noble woman just shakes her head. If you could kindly guide me to the nearest egress, I can find my own way.
Very well. We are close, actually, so please stay behind us. And if any trouble should arise, allow us to handle it. Milady.
So Milady, you were kidnapped by force then?
I was abducted in the midst of the evening.
Did Duke Van Thamper talk to you since you've been here?
She has not deigned to grace me with her presence. She knows I would recognize her. It is possible she thinks I do not know who it is has captured me, or where it is I am. I am no fool, though, even if she has not revealed her presence. I am very much aware of who it is who has captured me.
Do you require light to see by?
I most certainly do.
I'm going to cast light on the key, and I'm going to hand the key to her.
She takes it and kind of marvels over it for a moment. Doesn't seem like it's every day that she comes into contact with real magic. So, slight smirk touches the corner of her mouth. Maybe not quite as happy as Kyla is right now, but slight smirk. So, yeah, I've panned around most of this, or all of the explored areas of the dungeon here that we have gone down, and there are no further areas to your knowledge, that you've not investigated. So, what's our plan now at this point? I want to say it's probably coming up on maybe like 4 p.m., 4:30?
We should check out the manor then. Find this puzzle box.
Okay, everybody go ahead and return your tokens to the wine cellar where we first entered this place, and we can head back up into the manor itself. Okay. Very good. I'm not bringing our noble with us. She's just gonna go off on her own once we get to a safe position on the next level. Are some of you standing on top of each other?
I don't think we should be.
Yep. There we go. 1, 2, 3,
maybe.
4. Perfect. Okay. Getting there. Alright. That time the GM had as many tokens to control as the entirety of the group of PCs. Alright, so we are moving back to the villa level here. And we have a familiar area here where we met Slobber Chops earlier. The kitchen, coals, fires have all gone out. It is very dark in here now that the sun has mostly descended. And further around the corner here, exiting west through the double doors, are the stairs that lead up to the top level.
Is there still meat in the kitchen?
There's some, yeah.
I will take Slobber over to it and let him have his fill.
Oh man, this cat's not going to be able to make himself fly anymore. He's going to be too fat to get liftoff. All right, so Slobber Chops gets his treat again, and we proceed out of this room.
And we head up the stairs.
And Roll20 is lagging something fierce tonight. Yikes. Alright, got that. There we go, up to the second level, where an ambush awaits you. If you want to call it that.
Unbelievable.
Yep, feel free to proceed a little bit more up the steps. We got Celestial in the lead. He can see another guard. And as you spill up onto the second level, you can see that there are a few more guards, 5 different doors to choose from, a window on the far western side of the hallway here, and all of the guards are armed with spears. They're all shouting at once to throw down your weapons, to surrender in the name of the city guard, the city watch. You can tell that these are private house security, though. None of them are wearing insignias of the city guard, so they certainly do not have any authority over the Flaming Fist. And nevertheless, they are going to engage in combat here. First couple of them will throw spears at the first of you who make it up the stairs.
Did the noblewoman leave when we got to the first level?
She did, yeah, she's gone. I've actually got numerous tokens layered atop each other here just for ease, because I'm moving 4 people around now. I'm moving around just as many as the rest of you are. But I can definitely make some room for Nadir to get up here with Slobber Chops and what have you. Okay, so we got that. Yep, everything in position. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so I got a 7 on Celephiel. The spear just clangs off the side of his shield. And a 15 on Grulok, which sticks into a piece of fabric on his armor and tears a strap, but does not damage him in any way, shape, or form.
You'll pay for that.
And let's see what our initiative is going to be here. Man, I'm just burning through natural 20s. 2 of them on a random die roll, 1 on initiative, 2 on initiative, and then 1 on a saving throw. Okay, so the guards will go first. Part of the guard's actions here is to open the door here on the eastern side, and they're just going to spill right out here into whatever space is available to them and start stabbing out in melee with their spears. Okay. So I'm looking at... yeah, these are all normal attacks until the last one, which will have advantage on Calidor. So stab on Calidor, stab on Celephiel, stab on Grulok, advantage stab on Calidor.
Does the shield have any bonus?
Not until you've attuned to it.
Okay.
Okay, so the spear, the 6 is on Calidor, no good. 14 on Celephiel, likewise 18 on Grulok. That's going to connect for 7 piercing. And advantage on Calidor is still not going to get anything with the 14 there. And then I have guards on the west who are basically just going to fill in the other gaps here. And yep, and yep. Okay. These are all flank attacks. First one is on Celephiel. That's a hit. Second one also on Celephiel. Another hit. And the third one on Grulok. Well, no good there. And my other guards in the back. Yeah, they'll go ahead and toss their reserve spears into the passage, or the stairs, basically. They're just going to try and catch Rhea there in the stairwell. Well, the 17 will hit, and she will take 5 piercing. Let out a brief alert of pain, but otherwise doesn't seem to affect her too badly. And that will conclude the guards and bring us over to Celefio.
All right, I'm going to attack the one directly in front of me, which is right over here.
Gotcha.
It's not an advantage attack, but the 22 will most likely hit.
Yep, that looks good.
Because of the fact that we are so outnumbered, I am not going to worry about whether or not I'm sparing them or not. So if he drops, he drops.
All right.
And I shout out, protect yourself as best as you can. And hopefully people will understand that. Don't hold back.
All right. Well, Ray is going to take her first attack of the campaign here. Yeah, those both look pretty good. Flank advantage, yep. So she is going to stab out twice with her longsword at this guy right here. And he just falls down like a limp rag after both stabs connect with him on his left flank. And Amaric is certainly not going to try anything in his current predicament, so let's move it on to Calidor. Okay.
One more. I catch 3 of them, right?
Oh, I see. Okay, so the one that made it is the only one that was damaged.
Of course he did that. God.
Yep, that's just how they roll, isn't it? Alright, Nadir, looks like your turn is up now.
What kind of clearance do I have here? Would I be able to fly over some of these guys?
I'd say so, yeah.
Alright, because I want to fly over and kind of get in the middle of these guys over here and do my thunderclap.
Okay. So 1, 2, 5. Okay.
So I should hit all 5 of those guys.
Looks like it. And 4 out of 5, actually.